I'm Christopher Zweig in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, giving you this week's reviews on the new Transformers movie called Rise of the Beast, a documentary called Lynch, Eva Longoria's directorial debut of Flamin Hot, which tells the story on how the Flamin Hot Cheetos were invented, Shooting Stars, which is about LeBron James in his early years, his early rise to fame to be exact, and a lesbian drama set in the 80s called Blue Jean. Let's take a look. Our first movie is Transformers Rise of the Beast, and the best thing I could say about it is that it's not as bombastically bad as Age of Extinction or The Last Knight, but it doesn't really have the heart and patience like the Bumblebee prequel had. In fact, it's basically more of the same fights with the Autobots teaming with the Maximals to stop the Terracoms from destroying our planet. The time is the early 90s. Anthony Ramos and Dominique Fishback play the two main humans who meet under circumstances and team up with the good Transformers to save the world. Their subplots allow us to take a breather from the fights, as Ramos has a little brother with a sickle cell condition, while Fishback knows more about ancient artifacts than her self-congratulatory boss.
Back up! Oh, I thought we were boys!
That's Pete Davidson being the best voice actor in the film as an Autobot named Mirage, and every now and then you get some good 90s music, but Transformers Rise of the Beast doesn't really distinguish itself the way Bumblebee did. In fact, it basically has to have three endings as it can't decide when to end or how to end. Good thing Michael Bay stopped directing these Transformers movies, only producing. So, skip it. Our next movie is Lynch, which is the documentary on how filmmaker David Lynch used The Wizard of Oz as inspiration for his movies. This classic film had a number of themes and lessons with an in-depth analysis that has other filmmakers and fans thinking. It's really about what makes a movie a movie.
Why would Lynch be that absorbed with The Wizard of Oz? Did he watch The Wizard of Oz on a perfect day at the perfect time as a child? And it's sort of baked into his subconscious?
The film is divided into 6 chapters with 7 narrators. Amy Nicholson and Ronnie Atcher aren't really convincing to me, but Karen Kasuma, John Waters, David Lowery, Justin Benson, and Aaron Moorhead all deliver the goods, and each story is like a mind trip inside Lynch's head. There's no place like the theater, there's no place like the theater, there's no place like the theater. Our next movie is Flamin Hot, Eva Longoria's directorial debut about how the Flamin Hot Cheetos was created, and it's the kind of biopic that could have been more dangerously cheesy. Jesse Garcia plays Richard Montanez, a Mexican-American laborer who claimed to have invented them by taking home plain products from the factory he was working at and adding traditional Mexican spices to them.
Ow, 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 ow.
What is it?
It burns!
Well, stop eating it.
No, I like it. It burns good.
I had been searching for an answer. And there it was. They had been there the entire time.
Flamin Hot gives Longoria the potential to up her game as an actress becoming a filmmaker, and Garcia does some good work playing the lead, but the movie loses the flavor when it shows us Richard's dubbing and interpretations of the businessmen because it seems too derivative and arbitrary to be funny. It has a delicious attitude, not just the Cheetos, but also for its humor and anticipation, but it needs the right ingredients in the screenplay in order to sell to the public. These snacks are damn spicy, if only the film reflected on that same taste. Our next movie is Shooting Stars, which shows us LeBron James' early rise to fame in his teenage years. We meet young LeBron James, played by Marquise Mookie Cook, and his friends and fellow players who have their group called the Fab Four, until another member joins their team, which is now known as the Fab Five. They all earn their scholarships at St. Vincent St. Mary's School, where they have their own aspects on rising to fame.
Let's go then! Get up! Hey!
Shooting Stars works more for the performances than it does on the pacing, and some of them are new faces. Director Chris Robinson gives a passionate look at the players and their dreams, and as a producer, LeBron has made the better film about himself this year than he did last January with House Party, especially since this is based on his book, and this movie finds a spot in the Peacock streaming service for basketball fans, so check it out. And our last movie is Blue Jean, which tells the story of a closeted PE teacher in Newcastle, England in 1988. Her name is Jean, and she's played by Rosie McEwen. She also attends a local gay bar with her lover Viv, played by Carrie Haynes, and she also has a new student named Lois, played by Lucy Halliday, who is also gay but is more outgoing than Jean is.
Anyone tell me what fight or flight means? Fight or flight?
What's wrong? You look stressed.
I don't want my students on every part of my life.
Every part of your life?
If anyone found out, I'd never work again.
The gay and lesbian lifestyle is not natural or normal, and it never will be.
What I don't get is how 2 girls actually...
Just ignore them.
Is that what you did?
I'm not talking about me.
Blue Jean has unfamiliar actors who win you over with their powerful emotions and tones, and is made by a new name like Georgia Oakley. It's a film that reminds us on the struggles of gays and lesbians in the 80s, and we're all able to show our sympathy and respect for them. Don't miss it. Okay, recapping this week's new movies, thumbs down for Transformers Rise of the Beast, thumbs up for Lynch Oz, thumbs down for Flamin Hot, thumbs up for Shooting Stars, and thumbs way up for Blue Jean. Well, those are the movies I'm reviewing this week. I'm Christopher Zweig in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Stay safe, and I'll see you at the movies. For more amazing content, please like and subscribe to my channels, and please read my reviews at cjatthemovies.com and download the new HD Radio app.